You trust someone you're not too familiar with your money. I have a friend who does everything within her power to avoid anything that has to do with money issues. So instead of having to deal with issues around money, she just avoid it. So totally. Come spend few minutes of my day with me as I tell you how she avoids any issues related to money. With sellers, here's what she does. When she goes buy something and the seller does not have change to give her, do you know what this girl does? She literally collects her money and informs the seller that whenever the seller have change, the seller should call her, she will bring the money and collect her change. As ridiculous as that may sound, those seller actually agrees to her terms, and it usually happens that way. But unfortunately, something happened. One day she went out to buy something and they didn't have change to give her. As usual, she took her money and asked them that maybe when she closes from work, because it's usually within her environs, either the environment around her house or around where she works at that time, because she was my colleague. And at some point we became our roommates too. One day she bought something and didn't pay because they weren't having change. Funny enough, the seller stopped me because in a way people say we look alike. A lot of persons usually say that we look alike. So the seller stopped me and demanded for our money. I was surprised. It came as a surprise to me because one principle I've always lived by is never to owe anybody money, which was the reason for my surprise when the seller stopped me. So I inquired to know what I bought and the woman explained. But thankfully her daughter could tell the difference between my friend and I, and the daughter told her that no, she wasn't the one that bought the stuff from her, it was the other person. That was how I was vindicated. If not, they would have held me for money that I did not. So when I got to the office, I told her, please go and clear your debts. They are dragging me money. And that's not actually the only incident we've had for people mistaking her too. I've had days where she will order food from this Aboki Mishai, and instead of delivering the food to her, they'll come deliver it to me. The Aboki will claim I ordered the food and stuff like that, which was always very funny. And I always pray that she should go and do something bad and they will come at home. So that's how she usually, according to her, that's how she avoids anything money related. She feels that when the money is with her, you have disease, or you be in a hurry to give her a change, unlike when the money is with you and come today, come tomorrow. Because according to her, she claims that she has forgotten her change in most persons' hand, and they always refuse to remind her. So instead, to her, she feels it's safer for her to keep or be the one in charge of the change. So according to you, how do you avoid anything money related? Like I said before, for my own case, I have this principle of not owing anybody money, no matter how bad it is. And I always pray, though, not to find myself in an emergency situation, because money, as easy as it sounds, has destroyed a lot of relationship. And I don't want to have any issue with anybody, be friends or family member, because of money. Also, there's this principle that do not borrow someone the amount of money you know you can't let go. How doable is that principle? To me, before I used to abide by that principle, but I don't think the principle is fair, because there are sometimes that someone might be in a life and death situation and the amount they may need is big, and you can't just let go of the money, and you have to lend it to them, because you don't say that okay, because you can't let go of the money, the person should die. I don't know if you understand. I've had a situation before where I lent someone from my school days then some amount of money, which was almost all I had, or like 80 or 70% of all I had as a final year student then. And what the person did after exam, the person traveled back home and blocked me. But it was a very terrible experience. Luckily for me, after blocking me, she used a strange number to send me a message that her phone got spoiled. That's that she has not been online, blah blah blah. Your phone got spoiled and you've not been online, but other persons can see your profile picture. It's only me that cannot see your profile picture. I would use my friend them who happened to be my lodge mate, Mary's phone, to check on WhatsApp. I'll say on WhatsApp, I'll say a profile picture, but for my own, there's no profile picture, which meant she blocked me, or that was how I knew she blocked me. After some weeks of not hearing from her, and I actually needed the money because I just finished my final exams and I needed to prepare to go home. So I called the strange number she used to send me text message. Luckily for me, it was her mother's number. So I narrated everything to her mother, and her mother started apologizing. According to the mother, she was surprised that her daughter could do something like that to anybody, least of all a church member, not just a church member, a unit member. And the woman apologized to me and begged me to exercise patience. She begged me to exercise patience till month ending, because she was a civil servant and she can only get paid, or she will only get paid during the ending of the month. And true to her word, by the ending of the month, she sent me my money. My lovers, you won't believe what happened. Hey, 2 years later, this a mutual friend who is late, God bless her soul, Sylvia, she called me and said so person is asking of me. I was like, oh, nothing. She said that she wanted to ask me for something, and the girl asked her to ask me for something, but she told the girl to ask me by herself. You won't believe what this girl asked me, that I should borrow her money. I only asked her one simple question. I asked her, if you were in my shoes, if tables were turned, you are me and I'm you, will you will you lend me money again after all you did to me in the past? Her answer was no. I said, thank God you've answered the question, and please, that's the answer. And that was it. Ever since that day, I never heard from that girl again, and I'm good. And I'm happy she never reached out again, because having such a person in my corner, I don't even know what to do. Because how can you be so evil and have that kind of mind towards your own colleague? For that matter, what surprised me most was our audacity. Like the nerve and the audacity for you to do something like that. So when she asked at that period, my then boyfriend that was in a relationship with then, I told him about what happened, and the person said, so will you have money to lend our money again? Because it's an honest question. It's only a foolish person that we do something like that, because that's just me. Like, I cannot help because the money is more than the money I can let go. If I can let it go, I won't even let it to you in the first place. I'll just give you the money. If I'm lending it to you, if I'm borrowing you, it means that I can't let go of the money. It means that I will need the money. And I'll appreciate it if people, when you borrow money from somebody, you pay at the stipulated time. But even if you're not paying at that time, you tell the person the reason why I'm unable to pay, and you pay at the nearest date possible. Will our action stop me from helping others that I know I can't help? No. Will it stop me from helping her again in the nearest future? Yes, because once bitten, twice shy. As such, it's not something that I can easily let go. Like, I can start to just willingly help or give. But when it comes to borrow, to me, lending her, I can never lend her again, because the trust has been broken. So tell me in the comment section, did I do bad by not helping her? Because the reason is that I was scared. What if this person, because the person was asking for, imagine for far back 2020, asking for 20,000 naira loan or something. I think that's around that amount. And it's not as if I wasn't working, and you know it was COVID. We just escaped COVID and stuff like that. One thought that ran through my head is that if this person did not pay, who will I run to? I don't have a mother's contact anymore. I don't have anybody's contact. So who will I run to? Did I do right or did I do wrong? So thank you so much, guys, for watching. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you for spending the day with Ellie and I. See you in my next video. Bye bye. Don't forget to like, to subscribe, and to leave a comment. Thank you so much. Bye, guys. Enjoy the rest of the video.
This sitting room upside down. Why? You want the baby to sit on the chair? Yeah, let me help you. Let me put. Oh God, children. This is the leftover from our Christmas meal. We still have some lots in the fridge actually. This is the fried rice, jollof rice, and the beef. So Elira totally loves it. So we'll be having this for dinner. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe if you've not done so. And see you in my next one. Bye bye. Ellie, say bye. Say bye. Bye.